So before we can analyze the similarities between the two, we have to consider what makes Casino different from Goodfellas.
It becomes about life. The pictures I make, I'm talking about, it becomes about the fact that, yes, I adore these old movies, but I can never make them. In the process of making the picture, I tried to learn about myself, learn about life, and I think talking about infusing enthusiasm to other people about it's mainly about that, not about the films. I'll talk about a certain scene in another film that was made 20 years ago, and we can laugh about it, act out the whole scene, and then we go to shoot our scene, and we're sort of revved up for that energy level.
Jimmy 2 times, who got that nickname because he said everything twice, like...
I'm gonna go get the papers,
Now, don't get me wrong, Goodfellas is a masterpiece. It will always have a special place in my heart, but there are parts of Casino that stand out in their own right.
What do you guys want out of my life, huh? Police, stay in the fucking car!
The cops shot him. They shot Blue because they thought his hero sandwich was a gun. You know, they could have been right, but who knows?
Jesus Christ. What gun? He's got a fucking hero sandwich here.
What do you want? It's pitch black out here.
Black.
It's tinfoil. It looks like a fucking gun.
You fucking moron. I'll be filling out paperwork for the next 2 months because you and this piece of...
At the center of it all is Ginger. We learn that Ginger has gotten as far as she has by exploiting others to get what she wants. Her obsessions began to consume her, and her greed became one of the main forces behind their relationship.
Can I trust you? Answer me. Can I trust you?
Throughout the film, we're seeing that she romanticizes her relationship with Lester and ends up being used by him for money. In the end, it never really mattered what Ace did for Ginger. Her lust for cash and jewelry always surpassed her love for anything else. This is why her life starts to spiral out of control, essentially tearing down the dynamics between Sam and Nikki. Part of the reason why they're like this is because there are themes of loyalty and integrity in Casino that we don't really see in Goodfellas. So we know that Scorsese likes to depict these anti-heroes as a sort of protagonist. But more importantly, what is the reasoning behind this? We see that the more relatable both of those characters are, the more we can see ourselves in them. Nikki has become this morally reprehensible character. For instance, take a look at the scene where Nikki's making pancakes for his son. We can't help but feel as though he really isn't that bad of a guy. We're not used to seeing this side of him, so there's a part of us that relates in some way and causes us to reflect with that.
Little butter, right? Not a lot. You know why, right? Yeah. Why?
Maybe it's because it evokes this sense of empathy with characters that we typically consider antagonists. Needless to say, Joe Pesci nails it. So it hits you that much harder when they fall into the very chaos that they've created.
Classic story of people's pride and greed. It's just going to the point, to the level where they bring down themselves and bring down an entire empire.
Just when they have it all together.
Just when they had it all.
What seemed like a dream was cast out of paradise and returned to his life. What left but the solemn reminder of what used to be.
These are just a few of the many reasons why Casino has become one of my favorite movies of all time.
If it's the way of life for these people, what happens to them at the end is important. Yeah. Where they wind up, like in Goodfellas. You know, if you think it's fun for the first hour of Goodfellas, so look at what happens in the last hour and a half.
James Conway.
And in Casino especially, based on true stories or aspects of true stories, everybody pays. Everybody pays.
You run, motherfucker! Tough guys, huh? Tough guy! You and your fucking...
His involvement in the mob began to take form in his, and to a certain extent, Karen's life as well.
Come on, girls, come on! Here I am. You home? Home, I'm leaving. I've been here all the way.
Let me look at you. Let me look.
What do you think? I look good.
You look wonderful. Listen, just be careful. Congratulations. I wish you lots of luck.